Hey, good morning. Heading out bright and early to do the Dutchman and Bluff Springs hike over in the Superstition Mountains today. It's the same hike I did on Sunday with some friends from the neighborhood. There was another person in the neighborhood that didn't make it, so I offered to go with her. This time though, I'm gonna do the 10-mile loop. I'm not gonna backtrack. I'm not gonna go ahead and come back. I'm just gonna do the 10 miles. The other day, I turned it into 12.4 miles. So I'll probably, if you're watching this as a standalone video, it means I'm gonna share every video I do on my hikes, or this may be just an add-on to the last video. So I'm not sure yet, but while I'm here, let's just turn around and you're not gonna see the sunrise as good as it looks in person. So I have the camera turned around, but let's see if I can change I can't change that. So, oh, you know what, I can, watch this. So let's turn that down. And that's my view right now. So it's only gonna get better as the day goes. And I'll see you guys there. Thanks for watching. Figured I would show you the temperature right now. 38 degrees in a beautiful morning. So here's the parking lot. And if you remember when I did this hike a few days ago, this parking lot was full. Well, today's a weekday. So it's, what day is it? Wednesday? Tuesday?
Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday. So if you come out on a weekday, you'll see there's a lot fewer people. So look at that mountain right there. Wow. So, and then on a weekend, usually there's a park ranger that meets you, talks to you, super friendly. Nobody today, but there we go. That's where we're headed. And we are off. Your first hike, right?
Yeah, first hike here.
Cool. So we're doing Dutchman and Bluff Springs. So when you get here, there's actually two ways you can go. If you go to the right, that way, actually we need to go right both ways. And then there's a turn off. I don't know if you can see where those guys are up there. If you go right, that's the way where there's not big hills at first and it finishes with hills. And if you go left, that's where the first climb is, and that's the way we're gonna go. So let's see here. Just show you what it looks like. Look at this right there. No filters either. That's the color we're seeing. And look at, if you look at this map, how many hikes there are out there. So. And then safety, let's see, where does it say watch out for rattlesnakes? Oh, hey, there's no rattlesnake warning, but watch out for rattlesnakes. And we are off. Just to give you an idea of what the beginning part of the trail looks like. It is uphill for the first 30 or 45 minutes if you go clockwise. If you go counterclockwise, you start with a much more gradual hike. So this is the first little flat spot you hit, and it's right about a half a mile up.
Distance 0.5 miles. Time 16 minutes 52 seconds. Current split pace 33 minutes 37 seconds.
First half mile done. 9.5 more to go. Coming up to the second little flat spot where you get really beautiful views. I think we're only 0.7 0.8 miles in. It still goes up, but let me just show you. And we're gonna be continuing our way up that way. I think we actually end up over there somewhere. I can't actually remember. So, as usual, I'll see you there. So I think we're somewhere 1.5 miles in. I'm not exactly sure, but there's a really nice wash here. So you know when it rains, the water comes through here pretty good. Maybe there's gold in here. Maybe we should have brought a golden pan or something. That's pretty nice up there too. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a jet in the moon. Two miles down, 8 to go. Every 10 feet, there's like new views. So here's a good place to stop if you're doing this hike. I think I don't know how far in we are, 2.5 or 3 miles. 2.2?
Distance 2.5 miles. Time 1 hour, 20 minutes, 10 seconds. Current split pace 35 minutes, 42 seconds.
Good place to stop. Beautiful. Eat a sandwich, drink a drink, eat a snack. So it's 44 degrees out. You can see I'm in a t-shirt, sweating a little bit, eating a peanut butter sandwich, but loving it. How about you, Aaron?
Pretty good.
I said Aaron's from upstate New York, so she's fine too. They're perfect, right?
Yeah, it feels amazing.
So I was walking along and I heard, "Oh my God!" And I turned around, and you gotta be careful of this stuff. These have thorns all over them, and they're backwards facing thorns. So as soon as they got you. So what should we do?
Yeah, well, just back.
All right, back the fuck up. I'll help you with this. Okay, well that one's not on. Here, this one right here. Ready?
Yeah.
That one. There you go.
Oh, thank God. Yeah.
Pretty funny.
Pay attention.
Hope you guys enjoyed that. So we're about 4 miles in, about 6 miles to go, and now there's a lot of this type of hiking. Just slight ups and downs, some jagged rocks on the ground, not bad. Lots of dried grasses, a few picky bushes, and it's probably going to be our hike here for the next hour or so through stuff like this. And then we'll take a turn to the right, and then we'll be on the final 3 mile stretch that actually drags on for a while because you can see it, but it just takes forever to get there. So that's it. We'll see you in a bit. So I'm a little off trail right now, but I had seen this creek bed, and I wanted to pop over here and check it out. What's cool is those are deer tracks right there. So there are deer out here. Haven't seen any today. Out here in Gold Canyon though, I had seen mule deer in the past, so pretty cool. Let's just walk up here for a minute. Yep, more deer tracks right there. And nothing else. So I'm gonna head back over to the trail right over there. And I'll see you guys in a bit. You know what, I'm gonna stay on this and see how close the trail comes. So my tracking app just told us we hit 5 miles. Not sure if it's exactly right. So I'm gonna check that when we get home, see what it measures versus what it says the trail was. But we're 5 miles in. If it's right, that means we're halfway done. Couple uphills, nothing major. We've been walking around for probably an hour, but now we are going to be going over that hill right there. So the trail goes right there, and we'll go up and over. And once we're there, we'll pretty much see the finish line. But like I had said earlier, the finish line is deceiving because it's like 3 miles past there, and it's just, you can see it. But walking, you know, it takes an hour and a half plus to finish once you see it. So it's the way it is. See you guys in a bit. So in the last segment, I pointed up on a hill about a trail, said we were going to be heading up. If I pan this way, you can see the trail down there. That's the trail we're following up. So we're up to where I had pointed to, and when I pointed to it, we were way over there. So making good progress. Looking forward to getting over this little crest and going from there. Hey, so we're at that crest. I'm gonna turn the camera around a little bit, show you where we're headed. Pretty cool scenery right here. So we're headed this way, and we're actually gonna walk the trail that goes over near there. See, there's rock formations over there. Then it goes down the hill, and it goes around this big formation here. And then once we're around that, I think we end up actually over there somewhere. Once we're around that, then we can see the finish line, and then it's like 3 or 4 miles of pretty straight, no, you know, a lot of turns, but no hills. We'll be at the bottom working our way back. So see you in a bit. My GPS tracker just told me we're 6 miles in. So we're well past halfway. We're gonna be heading downhill here for probably an hour. We were up there a little while ago. That was that balancing rock, and talked about coming down here from way over there. So we've been traversing down, and we still have a long way to go actually. You'll see when I come around this corner. I think we'll have a pretty good view here in a second. But while you're waiting, so I have okay hiking shoes, but hiking in Arizona, there's a lot of rocks. Just look down here, a lot of rocks. And the balls of your feet and the pads of your feet really start hurting if you don't have really good hiking shoes. So today, when I am done this hike, I'm going straight to the store and getting better hiking shoes. These were like recycled from my son, or I had only paid like 30 or 40 bucks for them. I mean, they're better than sneakers, but I need a much more rigid sole, one that doesn't allow me to feel every single rock through the bottom. So here we are, and you can see we're gonna head this way, and then we're gonna end up over there. Over there, we're gonna circle around that, and then we're going down through the flat part. All right, as usual, see you in a bit. So there's the finish line right there at the base of that mountain. So if you remember, took pictures of or showed a video of a really red mountain when we got out of the car. We're parked right at the base of that. And from here, you know, it doesn't look that far, but this is the part of the hike that last time I did it, I did not like, because it takes forever to get from here to there. So see you in a bit. We're at mile 6.5 right now, according to my GPS. So we're 7 miles in, according to my GPS. Making good progress. I never get blisters on my feet. I mean, I've run marathons, half marathons, all that kind of stuff. I've only got one blister ever. It was running down a mountain. And I am getting a blister on the top of my toe on my left foot. Could be the sock I chose or something. So like I said, as soon as I'm done this hike, I'm going to Dick's Sporting Goods. And I'm gonna be looking at new shoes and maybe even some better socks. The socks I'm wearing leave a little to be desired. So that's my plan. So like I said, 7 miles. You can see the mountain we're heading to right there. Doesn't look any closer than a half mile ago. And I'll update you in another mile, show you where we are. Man, it's getting crowded out here on the trails. Shouldn't you guys be working?
What's your job?
Total gridlock.
Hi there.
Hello.
How are you?
The whole Bluff Springs loop this morning?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you must have started at
We left the house at 7.
7?
So we got here at 8-ish, 7:45.
You have been motoring.
We're motoring. So we finally saw some mountain goats or whatever they are.
Looks like deer.
You know what? That is a goat. Well, I'm going to zoom in with my camera. They actually look like goats, but I'm going to zoom in now and see. So my app that was tracking our progress seems to have cut out. Last time it updated was 7.5 miles. I expected it to have already updated 8, maybe even a little further. But you can still see that mountain that we're headed to the base of is still pretty far away. And I think we've been walking for, 40 minutes, now probably 30 minutes since the last update. So this is the leg that if you're ready to be done and your feet are killing and your legs are shot and you know it's not very far, this is the part that you hate. But I'm doing pretty good. I said I had a little blister on my foot. The pads on my feet really hurt. But other than that, I'm doing good. No soreness, legs feel good. So looking forward to my next hike, wherever it is. I'll be sure to share it with you. And stay tuned for the rest of this video. So we're on the other end of that valley I was talking about. So we were way over there. And I'd say it probably just took us an hour and a half to walk across that. Now we're walking up this final hill here. I think we're less than a mile from the car. We're looking forward to it, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. So, because we're coming up on a ridge. And let's check out the views. Oh, well maybe they're not as awesome as I was hoping. I was hoping that we were gonna see the parking lot right there. But nope, we're gonna go up a little further. See you in a bit. So we are really on the home stretch now. There's the first glimpse of the parking lot. And we are about 0.5 to 0.6 miles out from being done. So maybe 10, 12 minutes. And we're done. So that's about it for now. See you in a bit. So we went somewhere between 9.5 and 10 miles. Online they say this is a 10-mile loop, but Aaron's GPS said 9.5 miles, and mine shut off around mile 7.5. Well, how long were we out there? 4 hours and 30 minutes?
4 hours and 33 minutes.
4 hours and 33 minutes, so somewhere between 9 and 10 miles. We kept a good pace going. We stopped once or twice for a break, but that's it. So I hope you enjoyed our video. And you know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment, share, and all that good stuff. And say goodbye.